What's up? It has been a long week, fam. A long week. I don't know what it is. I actually think it's just adjusting to the new job. I'm in an interesting transitional period. And so, as usual, some shit's popped off and I figured I'd share it with y'all. Why the fuck not? I mean, ain't nobody else to really talk to. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little recap, I guess. Catch you up on what's been going down. Also, have developed or need to develop some material from a couple of recent conversations I've had with some family members in this along this healing journey that I'm on. I just need to do some self-discovery. So yeah, those videos are to come. Like I hope I got some good content rolling out for you guys. And because I don't have this part written down anywhere, even Cliff Notes version, I talked to my dad, so hopefully we can get some shit popping, because I want to take a real cool approach to understanding this fuckery. Like, that's just legitly all I can really kind of surmise it to. So yeah, I'm excited about those new things, those new beginnings. So let's jump right into it, because I'm gonna try to make this one a quick one. I normally don't do quick ones, but I'm gonna try to make this recap a quick one, because I don't really have much. And I need some fucking sleep. Like, I just need to fucking go to sleep. Like, I'm old now. I'm getting older, goddammit. Like, I don't look it, but I'm getting older. Also, just because I don't have this written down, but I want to, like, pose this question to the peanut gallery. What the fuck is 33 supposed to look like? Because people keep looking at me like, you're 33, oh my God. And I take it as a compliment, but after a while, it's like, I look 33 to me. I look very 33. So I don't know. Like, what is it supposed to look like? I don't get it. I don't get it. So yeah. Anywho. So I started the new job, on the 28th. So it's been a pure week. And I was tired. Like, I thumped it out. No, I started the new job on the 29th. Like, I thumped it out from the 29th all the way to the 2nd. Like, I was just humping. I worked 2 jobs in 1 week. Like, it was just a long damn week. So yeah, I officially graced the week mark and some days now. And as usual, I am just not good with interpersonal relationships. And this time, I didn't even do nothing. Maybe I'm internalizing some shit, and I will definitely take that. I'm internalizing some shit that probably ain't even for me, because, like, I believe that I need to check the sources of the information that I get along with the information. Like, fact checking is not a bad thing to do. It is definitely not a bad thing to do, especially when you trying to, like, make sure and ensure that, like, you making the right moves for you. So I don't know. But this go around, I'm gonna take a very different approach to it. Sorry, I'm not looking at you guys. I just definitely need to get my beverage together, because I'm going to sleep after this video. But anyway, I definitely have a different approach or a different focus. So, Cliff Notes version of what happened. So, I've been training this week, of course. And, like, the person that I've been training with, I was alluded to think this was my trainer. Maybe this person is or is not my trainer. I don't fucking know. All I do know is, like, the last day I saw this person, they was like, yeah, so you got to start asking other people questions. The fuck did I do? Like, did I say something? Do I stink? The fuck just happened? Nah, it's just, people think that we get too close. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Like, alright, Like, I'm not engaging too much bullshit with bullshit no more. I'm gonna just hit you with the, oh, alright, and adjust accordingly. Now, this day that I got hit with this shit was just a long day for me. I had to do a task that just seemed so fucking cumbersome. So I'm already overwhelmed. And for some reason, I was just already just like, in my feelings, in my spirit already. So when I got hit with this, I was just like, yo, the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Now, I've worked in sales for a very long time, so I know how to fuss at a motherfucker on the sales floor and nobody really hears me. So we fussing on the sales floor. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean, what am I talking about? Yo, don't just drop information on me, half-ass the information, and then not give me everything. Like, if I have questions, answer my fucking questions. Primarily, are you my trainer or not? Like, I'm not trying to ruffle no fucking feathers. And on top of that, because what it feels like now at this point, you're not going to use me as a pawn and to prove any fucking thing without my consent. Like, let me know what I'm up against. Am I asking for too much? Oh, alright. Like, after you ain't got answers for me and I, feel the need to try to, fuss at you in my undertone and my parent voice, as I call it, you know what? I need a break. So I was like, hey, I'm going to step outside. I'm going to take a 15. I'll be right back. I stepped outside. I did my little fucking speech drills that I kind of do and gathered myself accordingly. And I went back inside and I acted accordingly. The person comes to me, so you want to talk about it? No. I'm good. We good. I will now move as I should. Like, no harm, no foul. Like, I'm not doing this. I have a goal in mind. And like, I'm going to achieve this goal. Like, you got to stay 100% focused. Like, when you going on this journey, because healing isn't just about, oh, I gotta heal this personal shit and this work shit is just what it is. Like, it all ties into one another. And my issue is I blow up at work over dumb shit. Nope. Oh, alright. Cool. I'm making this person feel this way. That's not my intentions. I am losing nothing by doing something different. What I'm also gathering, and I know this is about to sound so stupid, I don't care. So what I'm also gathering is something my best friend has always been trying to like drill into my fucking steel brain. You're going to deal with the same personalities. They're just going to have different names. So what are you going to do about it? Now I have a very different approach. Like, I've already pegged like some difficult people personality wise in my new job. That are personalities that I had ruffles with in the past. And I already been like, G, shut the fuck up. Don't. You not, and we won't. Shut up. So I've been taking a different approach. Like, my second day, I was baited into like a conversation that like me from just 6 months ago would have been like, excuse me, sir, let me tell you all the reasons why you fucked up, and let's start with one, your approach. But no. This time I go, oh, you don't say. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there real quick. I'll be right. Not the fuck. No, I won't. I know you can't like run and avoid your coworkers for forever, but right now it's working. Let me keep this training thing going. Hopefully I'll build a clientele quickly, and then it's like, oh no, I'm busy because I gotta follow up on some customer shit. Like, nope, it's some boxes in the back, bitch. Like, I'm gonna tell myself that and go, I can't, I won't. So hopefully this new approach goes, and I think this new approach has been balanced with the positive things that I've been doing like outside of work to try to heal myself holistically, because the shit gonna keep rolling. It's gonna keep coming. This shit don't slow down for nobody. So the question is, are you gonna fucking do what the fuck you gotta do to balance these energies. G, like, are you going to? So I have been. I really have been. So I'm definitely using a different approach to these same personalities. It's only one that I'm afraid of, and that's just because me and women do not get along. But, you know, everyone's like, oh, women don't like women. I don't believe that, because I love women. Like, I really, like, dote all over them. I like your shoes. I like your outfit. Your hair is beautiful. Like, I'm very doting. And I haven't always been. I would definitely afford that. So, I don't know. It definitely stems from self-love. Like, I'm not the healthiest person in the world, but I love myself more now than I have in the past. And so it's just this one coworker in particular. I'm just hoping that she'll open up to me soon. But I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to be a bull in a china shop. Like, we cool, we good, we good. Plus, I only see her on a part-time basis, so I'm way chills. Another thing, I guess, work has shown me. How do I phrase this? There needs to be a way for people to be able to more clearly decipher admiration from me from what they perceive as like sexual tension or flirting or like that type of shit from me. Because a lot of times I just be admiring like your skills as a human. I don't want your dick offers. Like, I'm way cool on that. Like, I don't know how to like change that. And then it's like I'm just like a silly person at times, especially when I'm feeling like super good. Like, whatever it is, like my lotion was popping, like I had a great breakfast, whatever got me in that like sweet spot of that real good, like funny moving, feeling myself type energy. And I'm just like kikiing with you, joking and ribbing at you. Sir, that does not mean that I like you. That just means 9 times out of 10 that like you probably the guy that's been fucking with everybody else, so I'm going to fuck with you. That's legitly it. I'm gonna figure out a way to communicate to people that like, nah, I'm not trying to get to know you at that level. You're funny. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just dial me down like 6 more notches. My 3 is an acceptable public vibration, I believe. This job is going to force me into exercising empathy more. And I think that's been one of the last things that like in my healing process I've been struggling with, giving empathy, because I haven't received a lot of empathy, especially with a lot of the fuck shit that I've went through in my life. So sometimes that concept is just hard for me to grasp. Not that I don't get it in a theoretical sense, because I'm like smart. I get shit in a theoretical sense. You want me to apply it though, like with real people though, but like sometimes they suck and no. So I gotta stop that. Like that part's a little fucked up. I gotta definitely do it. And with a staff the size that I'm working with now, because outside of when I was working in a market, and so technically the roster was hundreds of people. With this staff of like legitly 20 people full-time and part-time just on the sales floor alone, there's a lot of different intersects that I'm going to have to consider and deal with in this work environment. I'm really looking forward to the challenge, because I don't know if I mentioned this in a video prior to when I said my best friend made mention that she think I was going to fuck this job opportunity up. And I was like, fuck you, guy. No, I did not say that actually. I was like, my feelings hurt. Get out my house, drunk bitch. That's more of how I reacted. I think she was talking about this lack of empathy or lack of like wanting to balance those intersex in actuality when it comes to people. And so, I gotta give her respect for having the balls to say that to me, and I appreciate her for being my best friend, no matter how irky it is. But no, she's right. And so I had to exercise it. I had to recently deplore it, and I bit this whole nail off because of it. But hopefully I was able to give off that good energy that other person need. Cliff Notes version of the story is a person who's a part of the responsibilities for my training. I think that's a great way of putting it. Felt like I wasn't coming to them enough to learn. And I'm like, so yeah, like most of this is self-explanatory. Like sales is sales and product knowledge is product knowledge. Like I just need to know where to go to get information. And then I'm pretty set. Like I'm pretty good. Like y'all could have hired me to run this off the street like yesterday and I'd be pretty okay. Not saying I'd be perfect, but I would know how to navigate myself through it. So let me navigate myself through this. I think what this person is used to or expects or wants is for me to lean at every second. And I'm like, all right. No. Like, no. But when we was, I guess, providing feedback to one another, it wasn't that no isn't what I'm trying to give to you. It's just I don't, or I'm trying to understand how you want this to go. Do you want this to be a hand-in-hand type training scenario? Because the way you give me shit, it seems like it's an independent learning situation until you send the motherfucker my way. That's what it seems like. What I'm learning is that's not what this person wants. So I had to exercise some empathy. So instead of like barking like, well, this is what you said, this is what you gave me to do, I did the task at hand, it's not my fault you didn't explain it. Instead of that approach, I, definitely took the gentler approach of, my bad, this task took me longer than any of us expected. Like, I think I fell into the pit holes of not asking questions, and I can see that. Because I definitely took a lot of onus in that conversation. And still was able to get this person to see what I was ultimately trying to say. That, like, the instructions for the intended desired goal, now that I know what that was, were unclear to that. Like, there was no journey, no path laid out from point A to Z where you wanted me to end up. So I hope we definitely made some strides in that arena. If not, I'm willing to go back to the drawing board. But I'm trying. And that's the beauty of it all. Before, I'm normally like on the phone fussing, cussing, and saying I hate this place. But now I'm just like, nah, I can handle this. I can do this. I can make the adjustments necessary. Because again, the earning potential that I keep hearing about is exciting to me. And I want to challenge myself to do that. And I got some financial goals I want to hit this year. I'm about my bag this year. Like, I really am. Last work thing. And this is always just like a thing that I run into whenever I'm in any arena where the mental is the muscle that you use, right? Like when it's all about mind shit, right? I process information pretty fucking fast, and like that seems to rattle people. So along this training, like excursion that I'm on, because it feels like an excursion, like just a short bumpy little trip through product knowledge. As I'm on this training excursion that I'm on right now at work, though, it seems to be like a little shocking to people that it's like, okay, so let's talk about this concept. Cool. All right, I got it. Next. You don't have no questions? Nah. Why don't you have any questions? Well, one, because the questions that I could have, I could work out during a role play, so we can play it out, because every question that I'm coming up with is theoretical. Thus, I get the concept. I just need to apply it. People don't seem to, I don't know, feel settled with that. And I get it, because there are a lot of people who just go, and don't understand because they're not confident enough to speak up and be like, so what do you mean by this? I, in turn, am very confident, and I very much understand a lot of shit. So, like, I don't know. Today I had to do a training that I had to go to work at 8:30 in the fucking morning for. Let's talk about 8:30 in the motherfucking morning. You know I'm not a motherfucking morning person. G relax. So I had to go to work 8:30 in the morning for this training class with this associate, one of the seasoned salespeople. And I don't give a shit about titles. I'm there to learn information from whoever has the information for me to learn. But the product that he was training me on, I've sold before. So now you just need to tell me the new features and the benefits of said features for these things here. I just need to listen and retain information in this scenario. You need to give me information. It don't need to be much dialogue if I'm just learning features and benefits and how to sell this shit. That's it. It seemed to bother him. And it felt like towards the end of the day he stopped talking to me a little bit. But I'm just like, I don't know. It seemed to bother him that I just didn't have any questions. Or I didn't just want to ask a lot of questions. And I understand the necessity for people to need to feel needed and wanted. But like, I did that. I intently paid attention to everything that you gave me. Just because you ran out and I'm like, all right, thanks. That was great. Don't mean that I'm like placating you or whatever. So I, being a little more savvier and being in this scenario before, I was like, I went to another person responsible for my training was like, hey, the training I did this morning was great. Can I do a role play with another sales associate? So I got 3 different people involved in this shit. So I could be like, hey, so I'm trying to be a team player. I'm being the great guy and I'm really retaining information. So I get the other sales associate who was like, yeah, I saw you over there this morning training. And I'm like, yeah. And they was like, yeah, did you learn some shit? I'm like, yeah, I think I learned some shit. I think I'm all right. I'm always trying to play down everything. I'm humble. Well, maybe I'm not humble. I'm not humble. I like the sneak attack. Like, I don't want niggas to know I'm coming. Like, why? I'm small. Fuck that shit. This is how I fight. Don't care. So I don't want nobody on that sales floor to see me coming. Not at all. Not at all. I don't want you to see me coming. I just want to silently make my money and get in and get out. Or move up or do whatever it is. Whatever my future holds for me. So anyway, so I do the role play with the old other sales associate who saw me when I was training. When this sales associate gets a phone call because they was in the middle of solving something for a customer, this guy goes, oh, you might know what you're doing. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody about it. But any suggestions on how I can sell this better? Like, that's it. That's all. I'm going to learn from everybody. Take my notes. Keep it moving. And then the note-taking thing kind of puts people off, too. Like, they like, how did you get all of that information from what they were saying? Did you not hear all those words that was coming up that person's mouth? Whatever. Yo, it's the downside of being a debater. It really is. Like, we can find... So what you said was... We can do that. We just... Weird, y'all. We just weird. Just let me be weird in my own weird way. I got a few personal things. It's not a lot because my personal life is kind of boring. Like, all I'm doing personally is just really trying to make sure that I don't create the negative bullshit that I'm trying to break away from right now. My personal life is definitely just quiet, full of a lot of reflection, introspection, and yo, I'm trying so hard to get this spiritual bag too. Fam, this is my year. So, let's talk about some personal things. Like I alluded to earlier in this video, I hope it was earlier in this video and not one of the videos that I deleted as I was preparing for this one, whatever. I've been trying to, unsurface or uncover a lot of shit from my past. And a big mystery of my past is I don't want to say of course, but of course, my father's side of the family and like just all that shit. And so I reached out to my father's oldest sister, so the me in his life, right? Like I reached out to her. So I reached out to my aunt. And yesterday I ended up hanging out with both of my aunts on my father's side. The two, main aunts that people always talk about. I ended up hanging out with them and day drinking and talking about some real live shit that black women just need to get together and talk about. Like, in all gambits of it. From work and money, savings, trips, dick, men, relationships, children. We talked about it all, and fam, it felt so good. It felt so good to be in a space with women who favored me a little bit in the face, favored me a little bit in their thought, was not judging me, was not like attacking me based off of the things that I was doing. My God, they listened to me. And I always, when I was younger and I would try to spend time with them separately because I couldn't handle them together, and I'm now realizing what it was, I couldn't handle how intently they would listen to me. Like they would pay attention, they would stop what they were doing. They're smokers, they're cigarette smokers, so we'll go somewhere where they can smoke, and then they'll smoke a cigarette, they'll ask follow-up questions. Like when I was younger, I couldn't handle that. Like that would make me like run the fuck off. Now I'm realizing how positive that shit is, and then I'm sitting back sometimes like, why my mama keep me away from this shit? Like these bitches crazy, but they pretty okay. Like they the good kind of crazy. Like I fucks with these hoes. Like what's going on? But again, we'll dive into that in another video. But it was just really, really, really nice to spend time with some elders that was on some, I don't want to say on some young cool shit, because it was definitely, still respect this. It was definitely Regina do my hair tight scenario. It was still very much my aunts in a black family. No matter how grown I think I am, I'm still their niece. I get it. But there was still so much love and respect in that room and in that moment and in that like thing. Like it drained me in a positive way. I got home and was just like, I gotta take a nap. I gotta like process all of this. But it was good. So shout out to my aunts. Like I told them I got a channel. Hopefully they figured it out on their phones and they catch a video. And if they catch this one, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for always welcoming me back into your lives with open arms. I'm doing better. 12 times a year, not 2. 12. 12 times a year. One thing that also kept happening that I need to, as I continue down this healing journey, deal with, because I kind of see the reaction on people's face and I'm like, yo, chill, chill, chill. And I'm trying not to sound like Amber Rose, so just allow me to order my words properly. My aunts kept telling me that I was beautiful. And for some reason that scares me. Like it really makes me squirm in my skin. It really makes like my heart like move weird. Like again, thanks. Like, that's really what it feels like on the inside when they just kept calling me beautiful, kept telling me I was pretty. And they're not negative things at all. They didn't mean it maliciously. It was nothing weird, nothing like that. Like, they've never done anything to me. No shit like that. It just, I don't know. I don't know, yo. So that's, I don't know, the next bag of heavy that when it falls on me again, I'll deal with. But yeah, hearing I'm pretty, like, and I don't know if it was from them that made me rattle. I gotta pay more attention to when other people say it to me, how it makes me feel, because I'm real quick to be like, you pretty. Yo, what? Like, move on, keep it moving. I guess it makes me uncomfortable and I'm ready to fight. All right, I'm gonna pay more attention. We gonna pick that up later. But yeah, like, that just made me feel weird, and I was just like, meh. But thanks. So I appreciate it. I'm trying to deal with it. And apparently, I look totally different with my hair up and down. Like, apparently, because like Sunday, I'm at work, so I'm getting a little headache because I had a ponytail, a tight, high ponytail all day. So I pulled my hair down, and one of the co-workers who only worked there part-time, so this was his first time working with me because I've had Saturdays off. So he sees me, and like, I just see him go, yo, it's a total difference, yo. It's just a total difference, yo. Like a complete difference. The fuck, you weirdo? Why are you staring at me so intently that you see the transformation? Nigga! Get my face back! So yeah, I gotta deal with that. Like, that's not a good way to react to a compliment. This last thing, and then I'm getting out of here. I guess I just don't believe in short videos. I guess I just don't. Well, if you know me in real life, you know I talk too much anyway. And I think it's all about me at times. And I don't care about that criticism. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm worth every hour you spend with me. I apologize. If that was too much, I take it back. I mean it in the most humblest way possible. I try to be worth every hour you spend with me. How about that? So, last point on my personal life. This men thing, right? Yep. Men. You know, and I make this joke all the time since I was young, and I started to learn about sexual spectrums and shit like that. I used to say, you know, who would choose to be gay and choose to be persecuted? If it's really a choice, who would choose that? Why would I wake up and be like, oh yes, I like dick so much I'm taking in the butt and get beat up for it? Nobody. I don't see anybody being that fucking self-deprecating. The joke has transformed now to, I know you don't choose who and what you like, who and what gets you off, because why would women choose to be straight? Why? Why would we choose this shit? Our dick is good, but it ain't that great. It ain't that great for the shit that we go through. It ain't. No. I really had to trace mama. I don't think when I was young and dumb and full of it, I thought there was dick out there worth this dumb shit. But it ain't. It ain't. It ain't no dick. Ain't no, yo, ain't nut. Ain't no nut worth it. Sorry. For me personally, it's not. First of all, with all that I have going on and all that still needs to be done, if this man isn't along his healing journey, and I'm hoping a little beyond me, so he can help, like, himself understand in moments and spaces where I can't, then I don't think I am in a space to support a full relationship right now. I afford the space for that. Knowing me, I'm willing to like try to go at double time to solve this like healing shit, to be with someone if I meet the right person. But I don't even know if that's right. That's probably why the right person isn't popping up to me right now. Because my ancestors is like, oh bitch, sit down. Like that's what fucked you up the last fucking decade. Chill out. Excuse me. It felt good though, so I don't care. So I know I can't support the relationship that I want to support, or support a relationship fully in the way that I want to. However, there are some things that I can support that I wish when I communicate these things to men, they would take a bitch at her word, or respect what I'm saying out my mouth and not try to do no fucking dumb fucky shit, or not try to force your way into my life on some old other like back channel. I hate the back channel bullshit, yo. Somebody recently got my phone number on the Humble. Literally on the Humble. Yo, can I use your phone to call my phone real quick? I'm looking for my phone. Sure. Type Humble shit, right? You get my number on the Humble, cool. Couple of days later, in the middle of the night, you call me. What? Hello? Oh yeah, it's so and so. Who? So and so. What? So and so. Oh, alright. Yeah, I was just calling to check on you. Oh. Well, I'm good. Thanks for the call. I'll holler at you later. Collect. The fuck? Don't do that. Or, and this is the worst, and I hope if this ain't you, tell a friend. Share it. Share it for a friend and tell a friend. Tell a friend of a friend. Because I know 1 out of 3 fucking female Facebook users deal with this. Don't Facebook call me, my nigga. Don't. What is wrong with you? Like, Facebook calling people is a little sketchy on the first place anyway. But if I don't talk to you like on a regular like that, yo, don't Facebook. Who raised you, me and the dolls? What is wrong with you fucking weirdos? Yo, and the excuse for Facebook calling me at like 1 fucking in the morning was, oh, I was reading some of our past correspondences and I accidentally called you. Then why the fuck you ain't hang up automatically? Like, that's what I'm saying. I accidentally call people all the fucking time. Oh shit, don't ring click. Like, what the fuck? Just as fast as you saw the screen change, you can hit the end button. This motherfucker let it ring until it stopped. What is wrong with you? You already know my 11:30 rule. You know it when I first. Matter of fact, you one of the reasons I helped institute it years ago. Fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, hey yo, you back channel niggas is weird, okay? Y'all weird, and that's probably why you're not getting no pussy. You probably need to just stop trying to back channel your way into it. Be up front. Here's the last point, and it is a perfect segue from the be up front. Yo, allow me to make the decisions as to what and where you are in life. Stop trying to game me. I guess my problem is I'm trying to be authentic amongst a whole bunch of people who are used to the games and the bullshit. Because when I call people out on it, and I'm like, because it was this one person, I think, and I definitely did reference how I might have caught some feelings, because it don't take me long to determine whether or not I'm feeling you. The long part for me is making time for you. However, if I make enough time to answer a text, if I make enough time to answer a phone call, if I make enough time to Be willing to plan a date. My G, you can't be more busier than me. Come on. You can't be. And if you are, then stop. Like, be more responsible with your own time. So, like, this person in particular, I'm just like, yo, I want to believe you. And I would like to, like you. I like the idea of liking you. But not like this. I don't like this. I know that this right here that we're doing in the beginning, 6 months from now, is going to drive me the fuck insane. I ain't with the shits. I don't like being crazy. I don't. And I'm not saying I need all the attention in the world. I do need some. So sorry. This person told me, hey, we should go out on a date. Cool. When? A month goes by. We still don't have an answer to when. Alright, cool, fam. Here's what's up, fam. I'm off these 2 Saturdays. Pick one. Holmes, you don't work on the weekends. Make time or don't, but be upfront. I'm gonna make time. We're doing something this Saturday. It's very sad that men are willing to settle with offering midnight rendezvous as dates. So sorry for that guy. So sorry, man. Well, you know, if you know anything about me, you know that although I do want to be like all cozy and snuggled up in relationship land, one, I'm going to be a healthy person first. I don't know what's going on. I got like something like tickling my nose. My allergies have been kicking in. I think I need the sweet. That might be it. Anyway, so I apologize for the nose. Like, I'm not a junkie. I didn't pause this video at all this time. But one, I know I need to heal first, and I'm adamant about healing, so I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to let a man or dick get in the way, because those are 2 separate things. Those are 2 separate things. Y'all need to understand that. Those are 2 separate things. I'm not going to let a man or dick get in the way of that. 2, my ultimate goal is to be an amazing mom. Like, I can take or leave the wife part. I want that almost as intently as I want to be a mom, but like, if I had to choose, I would choose being a mom over being a wife. And that's just because, one, it feels like you have to choose. Subpoint A, it feels like you have to choose. But subpoint B, giving love to a child has more of an outcome for me, or more fulfilling outcome for me than just being a wife. But the subpoint C, which is very closely tied to 3, which is closely tied to number 2, I'm always up for the challenge to changing my mind. And so the right person is going to come along, and I'm very much open to that. However, I'm not going to compromise myself in the process. You see how I got all that jumbled together, right? A lot of M's, P's, and C's. But I'm not going to. So, yeah. That's all I got for you guys. It's been a long week. It's been a long damn week. And I gotta really find the best way to funnel how to give you guys the information that was given to me by my aunts. I'm really excited about that. Like, I text my best friend, and I think I left my cell phone at work today, so I can't even follow up with the text message until tomorrow, because I'm not going to fuck back up there. Fuck that. But yeah, I am excited about what that is going to produce. Like, is it good? No. Oh no. Oh no. I definitely learned some shit that would crumble some other people. But for me, it's like, of course. Of fucking course. Oh, God. I always have horrible stories, and I'm like dying laughing through them, and people always look at me like, bitch, you almost died in that story. How are you laughing? Oh my God, Regina. Holy, oh my God. And I'm like walking over to hug them, like crying, laughing. Hey, yo, and then the blood was gushing. Gushing, bitch. Gushing. So yeah, so the shit that I found out from my aunts definitely is in that room. So be ready. And I apologize if my laughter makes anybody uncomfortable. I don't know why the shit funny to me, but the shit tickles me pink. So anyway, until the next time that I get together with you guys and bore you. Alright, I'm gonna stop. And next time I get together with you guys and entertain you, earn the next hour from you, hopefully. As always, I'll leave you guys with a lot of light. My daddy's supposed to be buying me a lighting system, so I'm putting it on film. I'm putting it in the atmosphere and the universe. He better pony up. I'm leaving you guys with a lot of light. And oh my God, so much life. Although I've been tired all this damn week, I've been filled with so much life and fulfillment and energy. Woo! Woo! Popping, fam. So much life. But more fucking importantly, the goal of it all, the manifestation of me, I leave you with some love.